Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. I'm ready when you are. Is Zoom ready to roll? All right, Zoom's ready to roll. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How's everybody doing? Hey, I have a new idea. If anybody walks into a meeting late for the entire year, can we all yell welcome to Moe's? Because these are recorded. I just think it would be awesome to have on recording. If just whoever it is, if they walk in the door after 12 o'clock, the whole room turn around and yell welcome to Moe's. Are y'all in? All right, y'all are in. Have you ever walked into Moe's? Well, walk into Moe's, you'll find out. They'll yell welcome to Moe's. They will. And listen, look, Mary's walking down here right now. Okay, so you'll see Mary come in, then we have to do it. Oh, y'all think I'm playing? This is getting recorded too. This is how you start the new year. Hey, and do it loud. Like loud. Let her get all the way in the door. Welcome to Moe's. We just talked about our new rule for 2023. And you apparently became the guinea pig. We love it. See, that puts energy in the room. Did y'all make a New Year's resolution to be kings all year? This is a great crowd. Great crowd. I hope you, did I cut out? Oh, here we go. Welcome to Moe's. See how fun that is? See how fun it is? The rule just went into place about 2 minutes ago. Yeah. Yeah, you were the second one. Mary was the first. Mary was the first guinea pig. God, this thing is ridiculous. Well, what we should do, thank you for the donation to KW Cares. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody have a good Christmas. Quick New Year. Let's start with gratitudes and bucket fields. If you want to do a gratitude, we just came through a very cool gratitude season of giving and thanks, and got a brand new year to kick off. Anybody want to do bucket fields or gratitudes? Somebody kick it off. Coming to you. Coming in hot.
I want to give a bucket fill to you because I'm finally getting that house under contract. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Taking good care of people.
So I'm standing up from the Sunshine Committee and just wanted to thank all my committee members for last year for helping out. And I think we had a great year. And so thank you for being there for me and helping me out.
Same. I want to give a shout out to Christy Donaldson and for everyone on the Culture Committee. Thank you for making it a fantastic year.
I want to give a bucket fill to Dimitri and Madison for helping me with my photos with Santa.
Ah, yeah, those are great. Those are great. Santa D.
Hey y'all, I want to bucket fill Jennifer Turner for showing a property for us while we were all on vacation. Thank you.
Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. It's good stuff.
I want to give another one to you for helping, looking at your heart, for helping that young lady come here. That really touched me. I mean, I got a big heart, so something like that really gets to me, to see you just didn't matter what nobody thought about anything. you stepped out on a limb, said this is what we're gonna do, and then it just got exacerbated, and appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't want credit for any of that, but that was cool to see. So yeah, all right, there's another one coming in. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Moe's. See, even he liked it. So for anybody that didn't see it, there was a young lady in need, had a couple kids, both under 2, came to career night. Long story short, we raised $3,600 in 36 hours for her family. Yeah, I posted on my Facebook and it went nuts. So handed her $1,000 gift card to Walmart and $2,600 in cash. And her Christmas got changed. So anybody else? Cool. I'm thankful for all of y'all being here. That's my bucket field. Thank y'all for coming to the first meeting of the year. Keep coming. This is the what? Oh yeah, go.
Hello, Keller Williams, Mark King here. I'm with the amazing Jen Lewis. Jen, what are you around?
Hi, I'm the director of Team Leader Community and Engagement. I'll be your team leaders, talk about all things housing economy and what you need to know.
Yeah, in this new year, what we need to know is what's going to happen with closed units. And there's some projections out there, somewhere around 4 million closed units in 2023 in the United States. That's down from 6.1 million in 2021. So are you prepared for up to 33% drop in closed units?
That's right. And my coach and I had an interesting conversation today where he told me that, Jen, hey, agents actually control the market more than the economy. And I thought that's an interesting way to say that. And he said, it's because the conversations that you have, the things that you say to your clients actually impacts their decisions about buying and selling more than what they're hearing on the news.
That's right.
Yeah, and if you want to learn all the right things to say, because let's be honest, we've been through a 14-year economic expansion. It's fair to say we might have fallen in the trap of being lead receivers more than lead generators as an industry. If you want to know exactly what to say, when to say it, who to say it to, please come to Family Reunion in Anaheim.
That's right.
You'll be there.
I will be there.
I'll be there.
You should be there too.
That's a great way to end. Have a happy new year.
Happy New Year, y'all.
So Family Reunion is coming up in Anaheim, February 18th through 21st, in person only. Just a reminder, if you have a MAPS coach, your ticket is free. If you have a MAPS coach, your ticket is free. You just have to cover your travel and stay. Cool. Bunch of people going. I'm already hearing of a lot of people going. Yes. Catch the fire. You got to get around it. Ignite starts tomorrow, January 4th, class schedule. We put the whole class schedule on the calendar that goes out. Everybody's still getting the weekly calendar on Fridays. Y'all like that? Good, good. Keeps everything in front of you. Good. Keep going. Shift into Overthrive in Charlotte is coming up on Thursday. It is on Friday. We're going up for leadership on Thursday. That's why I said Thursday. So we'll be up there a day early. It's from 9 to 12 on Friday. It is sold out. This is just a reminder for the people who have registered. Go ahead. Sunshine Committee meeting Tuesday, the 10th, 9 a.m. in the agent workroom. Sunshine Committee on the 10th in the agent workroom. You got anything you want to say anything on that? You good?
So if you were part of it last year, still come back. If you want to be a part of it this year.
Anybody interested in hearing and learning about it can come join this meeting. Cool. Hillsborough team meeting is next week, the 10th, Tuesday and the 24th this month. Career night, Tuesday, January 10th what's that, next week? Yeah, next week. It's the second Tuesday every month. What is K-Score? For those of you who may not know, that is where anybody that doesn't have a real estate license, we actually pay for it for them through Kaplan. And they come to career night. It's a requirement, and they come hear about Keller Williams and Kaplan. And then we help them log into their licensing process. And then when they get done, the cool part about it is it's not mandatory to join Keller Williams once they finish. We just believe because we're providing them the service, 99% of them do. So. Yes. Yeah, it's all online. Here comes another one. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Mo's. They've laughed every time, so we have to keep doing it. Wind Down Wednesday in Hillsborough, January 11th, starts at 4:30. Drink till you drop. Team meeting in Burlington, January 17th. That one's in 2 weeks. Wind Down Wednesday in Burlington, January 25th, also starts at 4:30. Winter celebration, January 27th, cocktail attire plus 1 additional guest. Dinner is provided. RSVP by January 17th, so we can get all the catering stuff figured out. It is at the Chairman's Retreat from 6 to 10. Jason's up. Light him up, Jason.
So happy New Year to everyone. Big invitation to Ignite. Ignite is not just for PBs, it's for anyone. Also, you could use it as a recruiting tool. And all of our classes are always open at KW, so definitely invite someone in if you'd like for them to sit in one of the sessions. If you've been through Ignite before, and maybe you missed one of the classes along the way, we've put each individual class up by date. So if you missed Win with Buyers, you could see when that class is and come for that one. Or if you missed Sphere of Influence, you could come see that specific session. Several people have asked that this one is an in-person only at this point. We have not changed that due to the skill practices and some of the settings that we're doing. Dual career folks, we will offer you one in the evening coming in the future. So about that. Big Minute. 2 things that popped up recently and multiple times. Make sure that we aren't choosing vendors for our clients, that we offer them options and then they choose from the option. So I say, Jason, I'm looking for a roofer, and I give you, 1, 2, 3 man on the roof, and you call 1, 2, 3 man on the roof, and then that becomes an issue. And then I'm the one that referred the one person to you. Always provide them 2 at minimum. 3 is always better, and let them choose. And if they say, just pick one, blah, 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 that kind of thing, that's different. Get that in writing. Just don't pick one for them and keep it moving. Okay, that's popped up like more than 4 times since I've been here. So the other one I wanted to throw out there was on the documents, whether that's the listing agreement, whether that's the offer to purchase, whether if you're a buying side making an offer, or if you're listing and you're listing a property, there's a reason those are blanks on those documents for you to fill them out. And for us to know legally what you're actually buying or what you're actually selling, so that we couldn't come back later on to say, did you mean both of those lots were factored in here, but now they're sold to 2 different people on one transaction? Did we mean that that was the lot and the house that's adjacent to it? Did that person have the clearance without the easement to sell the lot? If there has to be one. So fill out those. I'm looking back at forms, and they've not been all filled out completely. I actually saw an OTP with 1 number on it, just the PIN number, period. And that's just not enough for legal documents. Yeah, I mean, in the legal description, PIN number only. And I told the PB, look, I'm just not comfortable with that. I would shoot it back over to him and say, fill out blame me. Tell them your BIC wants all those filled out as much as they can. So fill out docs, please.
It's checking all of that stuff for us.
They are. Yeah, that's all still being checked. But it's them then checking it and turning it around and sending it back to you to get. If you would just fill it out in the first place, we might not have some of those issues. So. They're looking at signature.
Yeah.
We're not looking at that you have the exact right deed book and.
They're not gonna know.
No, but they are, they're just checking, blank forms. If there's a number that should have been in something, they're sending it back.
I've never seen that.
I have.
So, hey, instead of getting caught up into that piece, how about let's get caught into filling it out properly the first time? How about that? So, and we'll get you a checkbox answer in case they don't. But again, if, I had a PB call me to say, hey, I've got this offer on the property, we're going to go with it. However, there's only a PIN number. And is that okay? And I said, well, in my world, no, I don't think that's okay. I think it needs a deed page, a book, a plat, a lot, all kinds of things on there. A PIN number is not enough for me personally. So. Correct.
I'm gonna go back and bucket fill Jason Scott. He has been an extremely valuable asset to our market center. And he has taken so much off of my plate so I can stay in my lane, but also bringing back things like the home tours and the ignites and all that stuff. So thank you, buddy. All right. The man of the hour. Thank you for lunch. It was delicious. Tim Stratton.
Thank you for having me. My name is Tim Stratton with Cross Country Mortgage. Happy New Year, everyone. I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad to see 2022 go away. Hoping for good things this year. I think we're going to have some positive stuff come out of it. I'm going to go over some of the stuff that we do as a lender and some of the things that make us different. And then I'll go over the market a little bit. And if you have any questions, I'll go over that with you. Cross Country Mortgage, we were founded in 2003. So we're just a small company, and eventually it grew and grew and grew. And then when 2008 hit, a lot of other mortgage companies went under. We actually expanded. We were doing FHA, VA, things like that. So our company actually grew through 2008. We expect the same now because if you haven't already seen it, there's going to be lenders dropping out. There's going to be loan officers that are no longer doing this. With the market we're in, there's going to be a lot of that happening. We've already seen it happen. If it, you might come across it yourself, but that's one reason why you want to obviously team yourself with a good lender and a good loan officer, which hopefully we are both. And some of the things that we do that make us a little different. First of all, we can do the 20% down 800 credit score. Everybody around here can do that. So just so you're aware of that. We can do that, no problem. So if you have those, don't hesitate to call me with those too. Yes. So other things we can do, we do 100% VA. We do 100% USDA. With the VA, we can go a higher debt to income with most. Technically, there is no debt to income limit on VA. It's all about residual income. I'm doing one that we're trying to close this week. It's a 64% debt to income. His only debt is his mortgage. So it's all about the residual income. A lot of other companies will stop you at 50, 55, maybe 57 on VA. FHA, we can go as high as 57% debt to income. Most places stop you at 50, 55. With the rates the way they are, I talked about this once before, but if you have anybody that was approved 2-3 months ago, even though the rates came down a little bit in the last few weeks, it's good to make sure that they can still qualify for that house. And if they can't with that lender, maybe they can with me because we can go higher debt to income. On conventional, we can go as high as 50% debt to income. A lot of places stop at 40, 43, 45. We can go as high as 50. I've seen a lot lately, renovation loans. Obviously, loans are hard to come by, houses are hard to come by. So we're all in the same boat together. We're trying to figure out different ways to think outside the box to get more loans. One of them are renovation loans. I was helping Joe with one of these, and he had a house that we were trying to get done for that. We can do conventional renovation loans, which there technically is no limit on that. If you have a house, as long as it will appraise subject to the repairs, then you can do a renovation loan. I mean, there's no limit on it. You can almost tear it all the way down to the studs. FHA has a 203K loan. I call it a 32,000 cosmetic loans because you can do new roof, new siding, new windows, new kitchen, flooring, things like that. It totals up to about 32,000. So that's as most you can go with that. They do have another one where if there's foundation issues, but that takes up to 6 months and you have to get HUD involved. And there's some things that, it's hard to find a seller that's going to wait up to 6 months to get paid on those things. So I don't promote those that much, but we do them is all I would say. Yeah. No, but on the conventional, you can move walls and do whatever you want on the conventional, just not on FHA. Yeah. Yeah, Tammy. On which one? Well, you have to have a contractor. They prefer one contractor to do everything. So yeah, you can't do it yourself. You want a GC to do it. They prefer to do it that way. But that one, they can actually get the house, move in it, and then do the work while you're doing it. So that's a plus. Yeah, Pete. What do you mean, how long? It's still a 30-year fixed. It's basically, let's just say you have a $100,000 purchase price, 32,000 in home improvements. You add those together, it's 132,000 loan as long as for 132,000. Just normal. Yeah, nope, it's a normal, just normal. Yeah. The house has appraised to the subject to price, which is subject to the repairs. That's why I'm saying with the conventional, there's no limit. However, you can't go put 200,000 in a $100,000 house in a $150,000 neighborhood. You want to make sure that you don't want the best house in the worst neighborhood. It's hard. That's hard to sell that. So other things is because it is getting harder to close loans. It is getting harder to close loans. I'm not going to lie about that. The things that we can do to overcome that. Make sure your clients are getting us everything. Everything is on my card that they need. And realistically, on a basic loan, it's not that much. We need W-2s, pay stubs, bank statements, homeowners insurance. That's it. That'll get us in the process and that'll get us in the underwriting, but you don't know how hard it is to get that from people. We struggled this last month with several loans in that situation. And then what happens is they'll send us something. They'll send us their verification of employment. Then we find out, well, they only worked there for a year, not 2 years like they said. Then we have to get verification from prior. And then you guys are saying, well, why are we just now finding out this stuff? Because every time I get documentation, it could raise another red flag. And I've had so much of that in this last 2 weeks, it's driving me crazy. So if you can just, we got to work together as a team to get these things closed, and we got to get it through underwriting. Our underwriting is extremely fast right now. But it's a problem getting an underwriting. It's taking us longer in processing because I can't get the documents from the clients. So make sure we're, dealing with that together. Other thing is, I always like to talk about this at the beginning of the new year, earnest money and due diligence. Make sure if they're doing earnest money due diligence, the best way to do it is personal check because we can track it. If not that, certified check out of their account. I had one recently. It was a certified check from a sister, and somebody else and gave it to them. It was in. When you keep asking, I'm like, oh yeah, that came from this account. Half the time they don't remember what account it came from. So make sure you're doing that. Cash obviously is no good. We can't use it, can't count it. Money orders, you can do money orders only if they use their debit card to pay for the money orders, because then we can still track it. If you can't do that, money order is no good. I had one, I think it was last month or 2 months ago. She had 5 money orders because I think the most you can do was like 250 or 200 or something like that. It was $1,000, but luckily every one of them came out of off her debit card, so I was able to use it. So that's a plus. This is another big thing. I know we've talked about this before, but I think this is going to be huge this year is the 2-1 buy down. Right now, I think we're almost getting back to pre-COVID with the sellers willing to pay for, closing costs and things like that. They're willing to do some more negotiation. If we can negotiate that 2-1 buy down in, for example, if anyone, but I want to let everyone know, and I tell this to the clients, it is not an adjustable. What happens is in the first year, if the interest rates are 7%, you lock it at 7, that first year, they're getting it at 5%. Second year, they're getting it at 6. That's the 2-1 buy down. It's 7 minus 2, 7-1. It helps the clients. So when the rates do come back down, they could do a refinance. It doesn't affect the seller or the buyers in any way. They actually get whatever money's left over. If you refinance in that first year, you get the extra money back to you. So it goes back to your mortgage. So I think that's a great product right now that we should be pushing for people who need it or people who are balking at the interest rate, because every indication we're having right now, rates should come down third quarter this year or into this year. We did have some drop 3-4 weeks ago, but then they started climbing back up. Not enough to tell you guys about it. It's all in the fees. Every interest rate right now is basically costing points. What that means is you can't get a par rate, which it means doesn't cost you anything, doesn't cost us anything. So all these adjustments that you hear are basically to the points. When I say the rates are going down, it just means less points. It's not really something that you want to tell your clients about because they're not going to understand it anyways. Let me explain that to them. So are there any questions on anything else? Yes, Cindy. No, it comes out to around 2%. Yeah, 2%. It might be a little bit over 2%, but if you can get 2% of the closing cost, that would work. So in other words, on the buy down, what she's asking, if it's $200,000 loan, you ask the sellers to contribute 2%, which is $4,000. That will take care of the 2-1 buy down, and it help the client out, the buyer out. And like I said, realistically, it doesn't affect the buyer negatively anyways. Yes, yes, the seller's paying for it. The seller's paying for it for you, sir. Yeah. The 2-1 buy down? I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah. So to document it, Ethio asked, how would you document that? And everyone's saying an other. So any other questions? Well, yes and no. FHA, you're allowed 6%. So I had one last month where they did 2% towards the buy down, and they gave them another 3% towards closing costs. So they actually gave them 5% of the loan. It was like, so 300,000, it was like $12,000 that the seller was doing. So that was huge. But conventional, it's only 3%. So that's where you got to be careful on an FHA loan. You're not going to need 6% hardly ever to cover closing costs. So, but on a conventional, you might want to be careful. Yeah, I know. I was surprised. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I think it was 300 or 400. I think it was 300 or 400. I can't remember, but it ended up being $12,000. So, yeah. Yes. Any other questions? Yes, Pete. Yes.
Everybody else.
Yeah. It's good to know. I didn't know that. It's a good selling point. Okay. Yeah, I did that pre-qual for Pete, and then I did another one last night for someone. Was that yours too last night? I don't remember. So I did one last night for someone that they couldn't get over it. And I actually, well, no, wait, today's Tuesday, right? Last night I did one Sunday, and then I did one yesterday afternoon because I drove into work not knowing we had the day off. I had to call Chase and tell her she could stay home. She didn't have to come to work. So everybody else was not working, I guess, but it was good. But yeah, I work when you work. A lot of times I do more applications over the weekend and vacation. The only time, like I say, I don't do it is usually when Ohio State's losing the championship. But other than that, 1 to 4 on Sundays. But yeah, if you guys need anything, please give me a call. I appreciate anything you do. I'm hoping for big things in this year. I think we will see them, especially coming in the springtime. So if you need anything, just give me a call. But like Pete was saying, with a lot of the online lenders, you're going to see a lot of that start to go away. Some of them, they've already started going away, and you're going to see a lot more of them go away. So just be careful with the online lenders and things like that. I know we have some great lenders around here, but I like to put myself on a pedestal above some of the other ones. So if you need something, just give me a call. Appreciate it. Thank you.
And thank you again for the wonderful lunch. They seem to enjoy it. See a lot of empty plates. What we got? Ace, ALC, come up here. Come up here. Come up here. Just line up somewhere, 4 on one side, 3 on the other side. Hey, 3 of y'all come over here. 3 of y'all come over here. Here's what we'll do. There you go. So we'll just go down the line and introduce yourself and give 30, 45 seconds about what you're excited about. This is your new 2023 ALC. Just want them to see in front of you. We'll start down here and just pass it down.
Hey, it's Joe Baker. I'm usually in the office by about 8:30. Would like to invite you all to join in for script practice. It's a great time of year to get back to the basics, learn how and what to say to win the deal. And I will be teaching 2 Ignite classes. Don't remember exactly what they are, but check your calendar and be a part of it.
Robbie Cavender, always excited to give back to the Market Center. So looking forward to great things and here to help anybody I can, when I can. And I am teaching Ignite too. I also don't remember when I'm teaching, but I'll know by the time that comes.
I'm Cindy Dudley, and I'm back on ALC. I'm super excited to give back to the Market Center. And I am teaching Ignite, and I don't remember which one it is either. Know Your Market. Oh, I don't know. Why would I think?
Do one Know Your Ignite class.
Yes, it's just we haven't looked them over yet. I'm super excited. Andy's been a team leader for a little less than a year now, and I know last year was really tough. So this year, I hope to help him as much as I can. So here we go.
I'm Ethiel Estes, and I do know what I'm teaching for Ignite. I've read the material. It is teaching about social media. 95% of my business comes from social media. So hopefully you'll join me. It's just what I do. I'm excited about this year to give back to agents to help you run a profitable business. The purpose of business is to make a profit, and it is possible for all of us to be very wealthy. You just got to do the basics. Nobody gave you an excuse not to do the basics. So back to basics.
Hey, I'm Tammy Corey, and I'm excited to be a member of the ALC too. I'm teaching Ignite as well, and it's about contracts. I read my email, and I'm terrified because I never taught a class before. So that's why I paid attention. But anyway, I'm excited. I think Annie's been a great leader. Jason's on board with us and doing so well, and I'm up here with a bunch of rock stars, so I'm excited.
I'm Chloe. I am also teaching Ignite class, and I don't know what I'm teaching. Also, I'm really excited about joining the ALC. I'm excited about what we're going to do in the Market Center for each of you agents and also for myself. Been in the business a little under 4 years, but expecting great things.
Hey there, I'm Melissa White. I'm over in Hillsborough. So if you guys ever need anything more in the Raleigh, Durham, Hillsborough area, please give me a shout. Looking forward to be part of the ALC this year. And I am teaching February 2nd.
Thank y'all so much. Give them a huge round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. I did not have to do too much arm twisting. I said too much, but I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate every one of you. It's gonna be an awesome year with the ALC. what we did this year is we brought back the covenants between myself and the ALC and the ALC back to the market center. So there's things that they will hold me accountable to, and there's things that I will hold them accountable to. And there's things, yeah. I didn't know if you're amening or I'm like, I'm saying good stuff, huh? No. Yep.
The reason not is one, with all new instructor staff, we want to kind of work through our first one first to get our kinks out. And again, for Go Career, we're going to do evening classes. It, you know, whether it's another week or first and second week, something like that, it will be all good. It just won't be at the same time. So this first one, we kind of work out our kinks with instructors and topics and that.
Yes. So for the people on Zoom, the question was, well, Jason said that for dual career, evening classes will be provided this year in one of the Ignite. So, because I know we have like 65% of Dar's whole coaching program is dual career. So, yeah, we'll be providing that. Any other questions on that while we're on it? Cool. The last thing is this is an interview that I want you to watch. We'll close with this. If you want to take some notes on this, it's like 9 minutes. It's very quick. Take some notes on this at the very end. Give us some ahas or some questions you may have or some input you may have. It was an awesome jam-packed 9 minutes. And this is an interview with Mark King, the president, with James Shaw. Go ahead.
Grab the mouse and just click.
That's good.
Here.
Good stuff. Ahas. I had about 52 from that video. Skills-based market, improve your skills. Even more so, lack of skill will be extremely exposed. Extremely exposed. Who else? Ahas. Dimitri. Got to do the lead gen. I thought it was interesting. He said, you have to double down just to do the same thing you did last year. So if you did 17 transactions last year based on lead gen, you need to double your lead gen in 2023 to do 17 transactions again. It's eye-opening. Protect your database. Build the fortress. Send the text. Do the care calls. It's funny. ALC people, did y'all hear what he said when I was talking to you guys about recruiting somebody from the other side of a transaction? He said, just ask them how they are. Ask them about the blind spots. You know what I mean? They already know that you're a real estate. Like when you're calling people in your database, they already know you're in real estate, right? What are they expecting you to talk about when you call them? Real estate. It's shocking when you don't, and they love it. When you call, just say, how are you? How's your family? How's everything going? If you need anything, please call me. It keeps you in the forefront of their mind. That's big. What else? Be kind. Be kind. Be patient. Yeah, Lauren said, don't be a douche. I'll say it on microphone. It's true. Yeah.
The other end of that agent's gonna remember. They're gonna go, who are these people over there? Because you're inadvertently.
I love you. I'm so glad you're back. I'm so glad you're back. From a profit share standpoint, that is massive. Massive. Be nice. Do everything with integrity and be nice. It's that simple. That's right. Who else? Ahas from that. Yes, ma'am.
Job right now is provide perspective and add value.
Provide perspective and add value. This idea came to my head. It's because I saw your market update that you posted today. What if an entire database was put into Command will do this? And if they get that email blast every single week. Are you doing that? So yeah, like an entire data. There you go. You have a system. Her name is Emily. Yeah, that's big. That's a touch. That's a touch. Same production this year has increased market share. Oh, statistic on that. Do you know how many, if you know this answer because you were in the same class, don't answer it, Jeff. How many real estate agents are in the United States of America right now? That's also true. 1.7 million. Do you know how many are in the licensing, somewhere in the licensing process? 1.7 million. The last time this happened, like between 40 and 50% left the business. I assure you it's getting ready to happen again. It is getting ready to happen again. And the ones that are doing this stuff are the ones that are going to gobble up the market share. There's people leaving left and right. I already know people leaving left and right now. Whoever stays and whoever does the lead gen, whoever does the systems, whoever does the simple stuff, the mundane every single day, those are the ones. It is boring. It is boring. Repetition is the breakfast of champions. As Ethiel said. It is. It is. What else? Any more ahas?
Who's on that call every week?
Me, I've been on it for.
Pivot shift.
March 16th, 2020.
Can one of y'all do me a favor? Can one of y'all post the Facebook link for the call, but also to join the Facebook group? Can you share that link to our Keller Williams Central Facebook? Sure you can. Do a mass invite. Yeah. And it starts at 8 and he cuts the video feed on at like 7:45 and he plays music, and you want to talk about seeing some crazy stuff. You will see it in the pre-show is nothing but music, and you see people like while they're getting ready, like dancing to this music, and it'll change your morning. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. Yeah. It's a fantastic community.
You can also invite, like for us, Keith and I can go in and we can invite you to the Facebook group too.
Yep.
That might be easier.
It's 275 people, 286 people. So get to clicking. Daniel, you could figure this out, I'm sure. You literally know how to do everything. Daniel's got it covered. All right, here's the final thing. Invite Daniel Miller to Pivot Shift. And then once he's in, consider it done. There we go. Done. Daniel's like, crap. Any other ahas? Anything else? Y'all good? Any questions for me? Comments, concerns, candy apples? I'm fired up about 2023. The market center is growing. For those of you who do not know, we eliminate $158,000 of expenses for 2023. That is a massive number. Our budget is tight and it's effective. It is better than it was. It is profitable. It is profitable without giving too much detail. It is but we're an open book. It's profitable, but we're bringing in cappers are coming to our company. Cappers are coming back to our company. That's the goal. That's what we're doing. We're growing. Any questions, comments, concerns? Ignite tomorrow.
Email Jason, email Darren, email one of the three of us so that we can.
Tomorrow morning.
Spark your business. Ignite your business. How about that? There you go. All right. Happy New Year. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Broker open January 5th on Thursday. 518 Brookview. Elon.